Dear Diary, 1927 ensnares me in a dire abyss. Mr. Blackwood, a malevolent presence, binds me with debts and unspeakable connections to Arkham's dark underbelly. Desperation drives me to Innsmouth, where a weathered fisherman reveals a tale of a cursed treasure within Devil Reef. To save myself, I must dare confront the abominations guarding it, risking all.
This video is for a look at the game Cthulhu's Reach, Devil Reef, and it's still in early development. This is an internal beta. We're looking at version 0.44.4. Just downloaded last night, so this is the first time that I've looked at this game since my previous video. I'll just see, so we can use the gamepad to bring up the menu. The game does have volume controls, but it doesn't seem to save where you put them on each launch at the moment, so that's why I have to put that back. We still can't access the graphics, so from what I can tell, the game is internally kind of designed to display at 1080p, 1920 by 1080, and it's running in an exclusive full screen mode, so it's putting my monitor into 1080p. But I know somebody who's running a 4K display, and they have to actually put some like launch settings into the shortcut for launching the game to get it to display properly, and so that they can like click on things with the mouse. Otherwise, the location of buttons and that doesn't match up with the cursor. But I don't have that problem myself. Got here your keyboard and mouse controls. You can't rebind them at the moment, but the game does support gamepad, but we don't know what the controls are for gamepad, so you just have to kind of work it out as you go. Another thing is you don't want to put your mouse right to the edge of the screen, because that will kind of conflict with the gamepad when you're playing the game. So I'm going to keep the mouse just inside, around about here, and then hopefully it won't interfere. But yeah, we'll see how we go. So I'm going to go solo. I'm just going to try and remember what the game was like the first time I looked at it, and just compare it with where it's at the moment. So the right analog stick is still doing your aiming, which is quite good, and your left analog stick does movement. So it's typical twin stick shooter kind of setup. And your right trigger is or the right bumper. Both can do the attack, and your left bumper does roll. So yeah, perhaps that means that you probably want to use bumpers, which isn't too bad because bumpers are quicker to activate than triggers. You've got button B for jump. So the guns you have to actually find. No, you don't. Sorry. The guns you earn gold when you're running around. You look for gold. You pick up gold, and then at the end of each stage of the run, you can buy weapons with the gold. But it doesn't mean that you will get those weapons straight away. Because you have to actually find them in crates to be able to pick them up and use them. So we look at the stats here as well. So stats are reset for each run, supposedly. So although you bring that, that menu pops up automatically at the start of your run. I don't think you could quit out of it using gamepad, because I was pressing B and it didn't do anything, so I had to use the mouse to close out of that menu. So this looks a little bit different because usually the floor is a grey colour in the previous time I looked at it. This here as well. To pick up a weapon, you have to assign it to a key. So I think, I would guess that there is the shotgun. So let's put shotgun on 2. Okay. And where can we try that again? Here we go, 2. So that's pressing 2 on the keyboard. So yeah, perhaps, it's still a little early with them setting up the gamepad. This enemy looks different. Yeah, you can't just kind of stand here and just hold the button down. You just keep swinging. You only swing when you push the button, and there's like a set amount of time that his swing takes, so you can't just spam it either. So you do want to move around so that you don't get hit. And if they do try and attack you probably want to use the roll to dodge out of the way. Can I bring up settings? It doesn't look like I can bring up the settings. But I kind of change the sound effect volume because it seems to be quite loud as well. You can't pick up these health potions here unless you actually are injured. Right. Yeah, Eldritch Bash, that being an Eldritch power, that's really powerful. Whereas the other one is just common. Kinetic Mind. Yeah, I mean, I haven't had that one, so I mean, it sounds quite interesting. I'd like to try it out, but this one here, it's a very powerful attack, and it's probably relatively rare to come by. So what we can do here is we can actually jump and then attack, and he does an area attack. So yeah, if we could rebind controls, I would probably put jump onto my left trigger, perhaps. Because then I could basically keep my thumbs on both analog sticks all the time. Otherwise, I've got to move my my right thumb off the analog stick and onto B to actually jump, which, yeah, it just makes it a bit awkward if you're in the middle of combat. Boomstick ammo, yeah. We haven't actually used the gun yet, have we? So you can change your weapon with the Y button. Yeah, that wouldn't actually help in the way of picking guns up, though. Because I was thinking, well, what if you could kind of press the Y button to move between your slots when you didn't have the gun in your hand, and then you could perhaps press A to pick up a gun. But the problem with that would be if you were to select a slot with no weapon in it, you wouldn't be able to attack at all. So yeah, you complete a stage of your run, and you should go to a shop. Yeah. So with the gold we picked up, we can actually upgrade our weapons now. So we've only got the shotgun at the moment, so it's probably best to kind of upgrade the one that you've actually got. So we can do this using gamepad, looks like. So it's increasing the speed of the shotgun, giving us a little bit more ammo carry capacity, I should say, and the damage we've increased by 1 as well, or by a little bit. I'm not sure if it was 3 or 4 to begin with. but we should be able to carry it out. Oh, okay. Yeah, so I can't move it around with the gamepad now. So yeah, I'm going to click on this with the mouse just to say ready for the next stage. And now we can go on. Oh, we've found the Tommy gun. Now, that's actually quite a nice weapon to use. We've found the revolver, but I'm not going to use it because I've got better weapons now. So yeah, we're all pulled up with guns at the moment, unless we unlock something even better. I'm not going to use the... I mean, yeah, you should probably really be using the axe on these little guys. But, oh, I see. Okay. Alright, so maybe that there is a chain. I don't think that you could do that previously. So even though I don't have the axe selected, if I press the right bumper, it's using the axe. So right trigger is for using the gun, and if you don't have a gun, then it will use the axe. In fact, I think you could say that the right trigger fires the selected weapon, and right bumper just does melee attack. So that's quite cool. I don't think we could do that previously. Yeah, this guy, wait, immune? What? Oh, he's immune to that as well. Okay, let's see if you're immune to this. Alright, so yeah, see, with the Eldritch attack, you can't jump and then hit right trigger because that won't actually activate it. You have to actually go right, you have to click B and to jump, and then right bumper to actually fire the Eldritch attack. So yeah, that's basically a result of having a melee attack button as being right. Okay, so we have these scrolls. You can't select which scroll you want to pick up using gamepad, so I have to use mouse. We've got two commons. One is dodge, speed +1, and the other one is this kinetic damage. I'm going to go with this because I don't think I've had it before. So it's cool to try out what that is all about. No idea how to activate it. Oh, okay, that's another thing. So if I press right bumper, I roll. No, sorry, left bumper. If I press left bumper, I roll. If I press left trigger, it gives me a aiming like having a laser sight. Oh, it does snap on as well. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I knew that you could do a line of sight previously, but I didn't know that it would lock on. So that's cool to know. Yeah, because I played it in the first demo, I didn't know you could lock on to enemies, although it's not a permanent lock on. It only locks on for a certain amount of time. So let's try the shotgun. Yeah. So that's why you upgrade your weapons, is because now this shotgun can take these guys down in one hit. And you can also lock on with the your axe as well if you wanted. So that's quite cool. I think it works like that. Map. I don't believe we have a map, so I'm not sure whether or not there was another place around here. I don't think so. I think we're pretty much done with this particular stage, it looks like. So yeah, the game, like each run, it starts off kind of easy and then it gets harder and harder. We'll go down. So we should start to see different enemies, enemies that can fire projectiles at us. So we've got we've got two guns that we can kind of upgrade now because we actually found both these guns, so we've got them to use. 5+1, so you see that's doing 6 damage, and this one here, it's only doing 1 damage a bullet. Now whether we can upgrade the damage on this, I'm not too sure, but this weapon, it chews through ammo quite quickly, and as you can see, plus we're doubling the ammo on one upgrade, so if we do that, and then if we had enough bit more coin, we could increase by 50% again. We could do one more upgrade on here, give it 1 more damage. Not sure. I don't really feel like I need to right at the moment. Also increase the speed of the like the fire rate, I guess. Could be good. Yeah, let's do it. So yeah, there's some nice kind of improvements. Now some of this stuff may or may not be completely new to this build. But I mean, they seem new to me anyway, because I didn't notice in the first playthrough that I did. I also played it co-op as well, and I hadn't noticed it there either. So we got 3 potions here, which is quite nice if we actually do end up needing to use them. Yeah, I mean, I could also use this. Aha! Okay, so that's where the kinetic mind is coming from. So it's basically an upgrade to my Eldritch gun, which is quite awesome. Although maybe it works on any type of attack, or maybe it only works on melee attacks, I'm not sure. But yeah, in the previous video, like the previous run that I did, in an older version of the game, oh, he's immune to that. Okay, yeah, nothing much there. Let's see if we can shoot him with this. And now we can just run up here and grab a potion. And yeah. So the little enemies, I think they look the same as what they did before. Ooh, he needs 2 shots to put down. Yeah, so that Eldritch jump, it comes in handy because when I try and shoot some of these and it says immune, I mean, if the bullets don't work, you know, you don't really have much choice left, do you? You can try the axe. I'm not sure if they'll be immune to the axe, but they don't seem to be immune to the Eldritch, which is good. I don't know if you can get these guys through the wall or the door. Doesn't look like it. Oh, that got me. Okay. That's everything. We can just quickly go back and get another potion. Because you might as well get them. I mean, that's what they're here for. And it's the only way that you can get health. So if you don't have any potions to pick up, then you know there's nothing else you can do really. You can't buy them in the shop or anything like that. Yep. Alright, so maybe they've added a line of sight to the enemy. Because I think that was a gripe that a friend of mine had while he was playing, was that he thought that the enemies were able to kind of see you, well, they knew where you were, you know, like they saw you Well, they knew you were coming. They knew where you were. I mean, if you tried to like just sneak around and hide from them or something, you know, that just wasn't an option. Whereas now, you can kind of, you know, if they don't know you're there, yes, like oh. Too sure why that strike would have cut through the enemy like that. Yeah, I might as well pick up that potion. Because when you got half health like that, you kind of think, well, maybe I should keep going until I actually lose a full thing. But the further I go, the longer it's going to be to walk back. So we'll just go and grab it. It would be cool if you could pick up if you could use a map or something, but I don't think we've got one. Now this here, yeah, so if you press the down D-pad, it brings up a menu of things you can say to somebody else, like if they were coping with you, although I'm not too sure how it looks on their screen. I mean, do they just see my character talk like that? I guess so. I don't know if they'll actually have a message come up on screen if they can't, if I'm not on their screen, you know. And plus, I mean, they'd have to kind of read it, which, I mean, if you're in the heat of battle, you know, you're going to be looking to see what your teammate might be trying to tell you like that. There's a door here, which looks like a way down. So let's go this way. There's some goodies. So you can actually do the Eldritch jump with the right trigger if you have the axe as your selected weapon. So yeah, that's cool to know as well. Yeah, and this ain't gonna work with that guy. So those ones, no problem. They're trying to add variety, you know, to the with the enemy type. Yeah, see, if you don't aim with the right analog stick, if you just walk around like this and try and attack, it doesn't always hit the target. Another way is you could probably walk around like this and then oh yeah, it's very very finicky trying to aim at something without using the right analog stick. So best to always try to aim using the right analog stick. You want to be sure that you're going to hit something. Alright, so it looks like if you just kind of touch something walking past them, that they will actually hit you. It's not just about they have to actually do an attack. It's if you just touch them walking, then they will hit you. I think that's how it works. Which means that okay, let's try the axe on the side. That works. Yeah, so that's quite good because you can kind of tell when you're not going to hit the pillars if you fire. If you do it like that, so that's quite cool. Yeah, it doesn't look like we're going to find another potion in these crates and that when we're walking around. So it looks like perhaps you basically get... Well, actually, no, that can't be right. Surely you must pick up a potion sometime. Otherwise, you'd have to pick the potion up. I mean, the potion is found at the beginning of the stage, isn't it? Sometimes you find them when you're walking around, but you can't rely on that. So yeah, it pays to try and be careful, try and take it slow and not get too much unnecessary damage. Hopefully we can get some health at the beginning of the next stage. But yeah, from my previous run, in the older version, you didn't really get much health in the later stages. Okay. Yeah. I'm a little bit lost at the moment. Usually these stages have a kind of progression to them where you kind of follow the direction and you get there. We do have a couple of waypoints that are showing up now. But you see this here is back to the beginning of the stage. Let's see if there's a health potion up here. No? Okay, well that's a shame. So this is telling me that maybe there was a golden door that we haven't opened yet. But I only just picked up the gold key if I'm not mistaken. So let's see if we can find it. I think it's it looks like the exit is probably this way as well. So there must be a area that we haven't been to yet, but it's not that way. So it's got to be down this way here. It's a little bit maze-like with the. Here's the door. Okay. So supposedly I don't think we could open this door before. Oh wait a minute, that's the exit as well. Okay, well we'll just open these up. Fine, no potion. Okay. Alright, let's just go to the next one. So if we can get through this stage here, then we'll be on to the boss, which will be a first for me because I haven't seen what the boss looks like yet. Yeah, I think we're going to keep upgrading this one at the moment, but I think we probably want to have as many bullets as we can get our hands on. And I could possibly do another level on the shotgun. Yeah, so these weapons should be pretty good now. And we can also look at our stats and we can see our upgrades as well. And, it gives you a description of what they do if you can't remember. And critical chance 5%, damage +1. Yeah, it was pretty simple stuff there. I thought maybe it kept track of how many enemies you killed and stuff like that, but I suppose it doesn't really matter. Yeah, we don't want to go right through the screen, so keep the mouse there. Okay. Oh, hello. Okay. Ooh, okay. We found one person. that snake, that was quite funny, wasn't it? Thought I could get him when he was coming down here, and then he wasn't dead. Blue key. So yeah, this is. I mean, I do feel like they've toned the difficulty down, which was actually in the change log notes, or whatever you want to call them, and so that's no surprise to me. I'm also kind of taking it a bit cautiously as well, kind of just being more careful with, like when I attack and how I attack. But yeah, there's a few little changes to how the game, how it plays. I mean, they've changed the look of the enemies a bit, how they work as well, and also it looks like maybe there's not as many enemies as there used to be, and I don't think I've seen any enemies respawn, which, I mean, I don't mind if they were to respawn. I wasn't that didn't bother me, because, sometimes, like, there's some games and it will bother me, but this one here didn't really bother me because of the fact that, we're in a, like a tomb, and it's a bit of a maze, and I don't know, it didn't bother me, I thought it fit the environment and the way it is in there. Legendary, Divine Hand. I don't think I've seen that one before. That's going to make my melee really powerful, but you see, we also got Godspeed as well. Common. This is going to make us a bit more better at evasive maneuvers, which could be good for versus a boss, but see, like, the smart thing to do would probably be to take this, but then on the other hand, I want to kind of get that and use it. So maybe I made a mistake picking it. We'll see. It seemed a little too quiet. Yeah. If you want to make sure that you're going to hit something, you really should kind of aim with the analogs. The right one. The right analog. Okay. So, I don't think they were immune to the oh, where'd you go? That shotgun is really quite powerful now. Something resistant. I think he was burn resistant from the movie. What's that? Torch. Okay. Oh, is that going to be permanent now? Well, that's an interesting effect, really. I mean, it definitely, I mean, it makes it definitely makes this more immersive. I mean, I'd probably say I preferred not having to use a torch, but I quite like the way that this torch works. But yeah, definitely, this would definitely make the game a bit more difficult for some people. So I think from the point of view of just seeing how... Whoops. Oh, okay, you need to get out of there. Yeah, I think the only gripe I have with this door... Come on, you gotta kill this thing. Yeah, probably shouldn't be using it, you know. Whoops. That wasn't good. Yeah, I'm gonna have to see if I can find a health potion. Yeah, my only gripe with the torch would be that if I look at the what would be the word for it? What would you call it? Not sure if it's if you'd say the hue or the combination of the hue and the saturation or something, but just the way that the darkness affects the palette, it just feels, I mean, it just looks a bit kind of harsh to look at. So maybe it's a little too dark perhaps, or it's just the, if I look at the color palette, it just looks I'm not too sure why, but how to say it, but it looks a bit harsh to me, you know, like a bit hard to look at. I seem to have lost my bearings. I thought that was the way you went down. I guess you go down this way. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's probably those doors that threw me off there. Those doors look the same. Well, we haven't been able to find a house potion. So I thought there was one, but hey, what is it? Button A. Oh, you can do a roll with button A as well. That's interesting, but I mean, I'd rather just use left bumper myself. Okay. Right. This guy. Why did my aiming line disappear there? Yeah, I'm not sure why it disappeared. Can't make it disappear again. So yeah, that was a bit of a weird one. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be another house potion on this particular stage. Seems to be the pattern that was in the first demo was that they don't put potions in the parts of the run. Possibly they've toned down the heartbeat sound as well, because it seems to be a quiet patter at the moment. Seems the line disappears if you're using the dummy gun when you shoot. Also, it disappears when you shoot with the shotgun, but the shotgun's got a bit of a slow fire rate to it. So, it kind of goes away and then comes back when you can shoot your next shot off anyway. It's not too hard to where's that other enemy gone? It's weird. Where did he go? Because he was around here somewhere. Yeah. Where did he go? Or did I actually end up shooting him? I don't think I shot him because I used to kind of get out of there. No, I don't remember shooting him. But there's someone there around the corner. So I don't know where that other one has disappeared to. Well, we've got a door we can open, and possibly there's a standard door as well. This looks like we've kind of done a big circle. Still no potion. Oh well. If I'm lucky, we'll get to the boss and then see if they give us a potion there or not. So can we go this way? Okay. We've got a room here. And we have a room up the top. So this door is the key door. So this one's just a standard room. Immune, of course. Yep, nothing else. Alright, well that's about all we can do on this stage. So let's continue on. Alright, boss fight is next. It's our last chance to upgrade weapons. And that's about all we can do. Can't upgrade the axe. Just set stats and that's all you got. Right, so there's our build at the moment. Sanity of 5. I wonder if that there is like a health meter. Yeah, no health around there. Let's see, there could be something health around here somewhere, hopefully. No. Ooh. Wait a minute. Continue. Okay, so we can't actually fight him at the moment. That's a shame. I was kind of hoping we could have a bit of a go against the boss, but yeah, so that's where it's at the moment. See, if I look at those colours there, you know, that looks more easier to look at for me. I mean, you can still see how the flames and that are having an effect on the lighting with the character's shadow and stuff like that. Maybe this is a little bit too bright perhaps for the torch, because you really want to kind of feel like you need to use the torch. Maybe it could get darker the further away from the character it is, but yeah, I think, how it was when I picked up the torch, to me, it just felt a bit too harsh. The way that it affected the colour palette made it a bit harder to look at. So yeah, I think that's about all we can do at the moment. So we'll have a look again in the future when they either do some more kind of updates, or when they come around to releasing a public demo, then we'll have another look at it then. So I think things are kind of moving in a forward, like an improved direction in the way of how things are starting to get a bit better with the controls and stuff like that. But yeah, there are some changes there. I mean, obviously, as I mentioned about the enemies, I think the variety of enemies is probably the same. It's just that you don't really come across them until a bit later in the run, like the full set. I'm not sure if there's character respawn. I think they might have turned that off. So, I mean, I don't have a problem with character respawn, but I felt that, it was a bit kind of overdone in the first one. No, it was mainly with co-op, because I had a feeling that they were respawning based on distance travelled. And when you've got two people playing it, especially if you split up and kind of cover more ground, then the respawning of enemies was activating a lot more often. And it just felt like it was happening too much. But that was only when playing co-op. When playing single player, I didn't think it felt too bad, but I didn't quite make it to the boss in the first run that I did. The first video that I made, back, was it a couple of weeks ago, I think, or a week ago. Apart from that, I don't think there's too much else to kind of talk about. I mean, they're still working on the gamepad implementation. They haven't added in the graphic settings yet. So, there's still things that they're probably going to be working on that. And when you use the gamepad, I mean, obviously, like the mouse cursor disappears, which is good, but the problem is that you have to kind of, in the background, the game has to kind of switch off from polling the mouse, if that makes sense to you. Because, like I said, if you had the mouse right on the edge of the screen and you go to use the gamepad, the mouse, as far as I know, it will kind of cause problems, well, like conflict with what's going on, because if you put the mouse to the end of the screen, it tries to pull the camera out that way, and obviously if you put the mouse out there and then you're playing it with a gamepad, your camera's going to be kind of being pulled off to the side. even though you don't know why because you're not using a mouse. So that's what I'm trying to get at there. But anyway, I will leave it at that for the time being. I think it's quite cool. Hopefully they'll add in difficulty settings. I think that would probably be the best way to do it, so that the player can choose. Do they want to have it, like easy, medium, or hard, or something like that, and then you can kind of select something that's more applicable to you. Because the previous demo run that I did, it felt really tough. But again, that comes down to the fact that it's hard to find the house potions in the later part, of your run. And one thing I was thinking of was whether you could pick up house potions and carry them with you. Like even when you don't need it to use it. You just carry them, and then when you want to use one, you just hit a button, and if you've got one on you, you can use it then. I think that would probably be a better way to go, perhaps, especially when we actually do get to fight the boss, because, yeah, it's a bit kind of stink if you put, like half an hour or an hour into getting to the boss, and then you're only there for like a couple of seconds because you got no house and no house potions, you know. And then you got to play and start from the start and go through it all over again. I mean, it's probably going to become annoying in the long term. So yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in a future video.